The key to making a girl obsessed with you is to initially understand how she thinks. Welcome back to Natural Psychology, the channel where we discuss practical tips and tricks for improving your social skills and relationships. Most men are so preoccupied with wanting a girl to really love them that they overlook the reality that girls don't think like guys do. And you need to understand whatever motivates a lady if you want her to care about you. In order to do this, you must first turn attention away from yourself. You are not the focus of this, only she is. Don't think about what you want from her. Instead, concentrate on what she requires from you. You'll have a better grasp of what you'll need to do to make a girl obsessed with you after laying the psychological groundwork. Here are 7 habits that make women obsess over you. Number 1. Establish yourself as high value. So many believe that if they flaunted their possessions, such as their racing car and gold watch, females would like them more. This does, in fact, rarely draw girls' attention, even though it's not required. Instead of bragging, you would prefer to be distinctive and stick out from the crowd, and talking about your mission is one of the best methods to do this. Think of Steve Jobs, for instance. He was a visionary who created Apple. He frequently talked about things he wanted to construct or that he imagined living in the future. Then he carried it out. Although he was very rich, he let people know about his vision for Apple. Girls today find the idea of dedication and hard effort to be attractive and appealing. So if you want a woman to be fixated on you, describe your future aspirations and the precise steps you intend to take to realize them. Instead of just boasting about your expensive vehicles or your academic achievements, live a lifestyle that makes you happy. Prior to meeting a girl, you should focus on building a comfortable existence for yourself. Number 2. How to create a mysterious atmosphere. It's important to strike a balance when it comes to revealing personal details about yourself to someone you're interested in. While it may be tempting to spill everything about yourself right away, it's important to hold back a bit in order to create an air of mystery and intrigue. This doesn't mean you have to be dishonest or hide major aspects of your life, but rather that you can choose to reveal certain things over time as your relationship progresses. By withholding certain details about yourself, you can pique your potential partner's interest and keep them guessing about what else there is to discover. For example, you might mention that you work in sales promotion, but hold back the fact that you're actually the owner of your own successful business. This can create a sense of curiosity and intrigue, making the other person more eager to learn more about you and your life. Of course, it's important to eventually open up and share more about yourself as your relationship progresses. But by holding back initially, you can create a sense of anticipation and excitement that can further enhance the attraction between you and your partner. Just remember to find a balance between sharing enough to keep the conversation flowing, while still leaving some room for mystery and surprise. Number 3. Get yourself safely out of the friend zone. It's important to be clear about your intentions if you want to move beyond friendship with someone. This doesn't mean you have to cut off communication altogether, but you should avoid acting solely as a friend. If you're interested in taking things further, you can start by flirting with her, adjusting your language and actions, and initiating more frequent communication, like texting or calling. And when you see her, ask her out on a date. This approach may surprise her, especially if you've been friends for a while, but it also gives her a chance to consider her own feelings for you. By being honest and upfront about your intentions, you're showing her that you value her as more than just a friend. And who knows, she might just realize that dating you is something she's always wanted. Number 4. Give her a little push. The truth is that females frequently need a little pushing to admit their feelings for you. On occasion, they may not just anticipate your love because they are so preoccupied with other things. Therefore, you might need to flirt with a buddy and point out the things they're forgetting to them. It's a risky move that rarely may not be successful. However, everything hinges on how you proceed with implementation. First and foremost, avoid being offensive or overly flirtatious. You should act like a gentleman, especially if you want to win her over. Second, choose a close family friend rather than your best buddy. The best way to flirt with this lady right now is to talk to her frequently and make her laugh. Avoid touching or engaging in any kind of romantic flirtation, because doing so will have the opposite effect and make your lady leave. In order to make her feel like she needs his attention, you want to focus more on her companion than on her. I think I like this guy. How could he? And shortly after that, you start to realize that she is genuinely trying to win your affection, and she starts to fixate over you. Number 5, live a life that you adore. Your identities converge into one another when you're in a relationship, making it simple to suffocate one another. This is why you also need to lead a fulfilling existence apart from your relationship. Not only will it give you the chance to spend some time doing something you enjoy, but it will also make you seem valuable to women. The girl will start examining your life and questioning what he has acquired as she starts to consider whether she adores you. Alternatively, does he lead a lavish lifestyle? A guy is happy when he accomplishes something because it is very attractive and gives the girl hope for the future. Number 6, how to trigger her interest. Men pay most females a lot of attention and frequently compliment them or ask them out on dates. It's attractive and girls love this attention, but it might become too excessive. And as a result of their accustomed behavior, it has evolved in just another requirement they place on men. As a result, they are attracted when they meet a guy who unexpectedly treats them like everyone else and does not pay them this kind of attention. They crave attention, which is why this is, and they feel very at ease receiving it. But when they stopped having it, they yearned for it, and getting more of it became a challenge. As a result, they work harder to get your focus and become fixated on doing so. Playing hard to get is easy. Avoid imposing yourself or overly flattering them. Instead, simply communicate with them in the same manner as you would with anyone else and pay them the same degree of attention. Number 7, make her desire you with this technique. When a guy makes them laugh, girls like it, and the reason this occurs is that it gives them a glimpse into what life might be like if they were to date the guy. It's not interesting if a guy is constantly worried. She will become fixated on you if you make her giggle with your witty sense of humor because she wants that for the future. She'll question if he's always this amusing. She will then start to picture you as her partner. A girl desires a friend who she can play around with and enjoy herself. In conclusion, any male can discover how to woo a woman. You just have to learn to stop being so self-absorbed and concentrate more on what the girl desires in a man. This is the trick. She will start to depend on you if you give her what she desires. Well, that's all for the video. We'd appreciate it if you guys gave this video a thumbs up, and of course, make sure you guys subscribe so you guys don't miss the next episode, because it's gonna be great. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.